I want to hear from some of you as well, questions for Claudio Reyna, but we have to touch on one thing first, and that's the return of players like Clint Dempsey and Michael Bradley to Major League Soccer. It seems as if it's a catch-22 here. We love having them back and playing on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis in the United States. There's a line of thought that they are better served continuing to play in England. What did you make of their return to Major League Soccer? You did so, but you were a little older at the time that you came back to New York. Is it good for the U.S.? Is it good for players like Clint Dempsey and Michael Bradley to come stateside now at a relatively young age?
Well, I have to say I'm a little bit surprised, but maybe this is just the trend that is beginning, that players will come home a little bit earlier. I mean, to be totally honest as well, they're making good money, so there's obviously that's hard to turn down. So I think a player gets the opportunity to be in a place where they enjoy playing soccer and they get paid well, they're gonna look at it. So I think it goes hand in hand then coming back with the success of the U.S. team and the growth of the game, that MLS feels it's important that we have U.S. players playing in their prime. So this is certainly something new, and the MLS hasn't seen it. Sort of in my sort of generation, my time, you know, the players that played in Europe, you know, certainly, you know, were not thinking in this way. It wasn't something, to be honest, that we're thinking of coming back until it was really our last move to come back and play, and that's sort of how we all thought about it. Brian, Casey, and a lot of different guys that came back. And so it's interesting, you know, I can certainly see that in my new position, that a lot of the players are reaching out and, you know, interested in coming back when they see the earnings they can make. And not only that, I think the league is growing. It's very competitive. There's excitement about the MLS. So I think it is surprising, but it's a trend that inevitably we think is going to happen. It's not just the players that are coming back, but I think also the younger players that we try to keep in the country as well for a little bit longer.